What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gatumi. If you're a new subscriber, karibu sana. If you're like a returning sub, thank you for always supporting my content. Today's vlog is gonna be a bit off the usual vlogs. I'm gonna be talking about money. Money makes everyone happy. So I'm gonna be talking about money. Oh my god, I can't believe kuna kuku kwa background. I have these, I'm not saying kisses, I just have this kissy neighbor, kona makuku kwa balcony. I don't know whether they eat chicken every day, but anyways, just ignore the background noise and focus on what I'm about to tell you. So today's vlog is gonna, be a bit off the usual vlogs. I'm gonna be talking about money. I'm gonna be talking about online businesses that you can invest, that needs the least amount of capital, and some doesn't even need capital at all. The reason why I'm insisting on online is because the future is online. Everyone is gonna eventually go online. People don't want to show up to workplaces. People don't want to offer services physically. People just want to work from the comfort of their homes. People want to work from where they are. So the businesses that I'm going to be giving you guys will be more of online businesses than physical businesses. Before I actually get to that, I just want you guys to note that for a business investment to be successful, make sure you venture into basic needs, like things that people want every day. If you invest in clothing, if you invest in shelter, if you invest in food, clothing, and food, shelter, clothing, I think those are the basic needs that everyone needs. Yeah, so if you invest in food business, if you invest in clothing, and if you invest in shelter, those are the three major subdivisions that are not gonna fail you, because eventually somebody might not need an outfit today, but tomorrow they will look for you. Somebody might not need a new house today, but they will need you tomorrow. Yeah, so if you're investing, make sure you focus on the three basic needs. Yeah, I've subdivided my talk into businesses that need zero capital to start up and businesses that need the least capital. And in the part of the businesses that don't need any money to start up, my first one that I think is gonna work better is being like a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant is like somebody who is like a PA. Okay, it's like a PA. It's more of a personal assistant, but now you're not like doing it physically. You're doing it online. These are the kind of people that will maybe plan schedules for these big people, scare meetings, reach out to their clients. If you're like a virtual assistant, you're just there to make work easier for this big guy, your boss. But now you don't have to do it physically. And this is something that I feel is gonna work for somebody, as long as you're fluent in communication, as long as you have good communication skills, you have good network, or rather internet, and you have a good phone, or maybe a computer or a laptop, and you have like a nice conducive work environment that doesn't even have to be an office. Is gonna be suitable for you. And this is actually the easiest job you can get, as long as you're good in communication. The key point is actually communication. As long as you can express yourself, I think this is the easiest job that anyone can hold on to. And people might ask, nitapata job wapi? Like, where am I gonna get this virtual assistant job? Everyone is in social media. We have these big celebs. These people are too busy with their social media life. They need people to plan for for their events. They need people to schedule meetings with their PRs. They need people to manage everything that they do, manage their social media accounts. So that is what I'm saying. As long as you're good in communication and you can present yourself, this is the easiest job that anyone can get. What you have to do, you just need to approach approach these big people. You just need to send them their DMs, maybe on Instagram, and ask for a job. But now, one thing that people have to note that, especially when it comes to online businesses, what sells is how you present yourself. Yeah. Before you even DM these people, make sure your page looks like somebody who knows what they really want with their life. Kitu kama hiyo, yeah. Just be presentable. And just approach them and tell them like, hey, I'm good in communication. I can schedule meetings. I just want you, to offer me a job as your social media manager. I just need you to offer, I need you to offer me a job as your virtual assistant. I'm gonna be scheduling your meetings. I'm gonna, be planning your events. If maybe you're supposed to go in attend a certain event, I'm gonna, be planning when, how you're gonna get there. And one thing about being a virtual assistant, you don't even have to show like in person. Like you might even work for somebody that you've never even met in person. Because as long as I do my job for you that is online, I don't have to meet you. So especially if you're like an introvert, you're not so good with people, this is the best job for you. And this job doesn't require any capital. You just need to present yourself, take that risk, send that DM, send that CV to these people, ask for jobs as maybe social media managers, personal assistant in terms of, online. So it's the easiest job that anyone can get a hold on to. Then the next thing that I researched on is like online writing. I've not done this before, and but I at least have like a know-how on how it works. Yeah. So for online writing, everybody is actually doing it. 99% of campus kids are doing the online writing. And as far as I'm concerned, the much that you need to to start up these businesses is just good internet, a good phone, or a good computer or a laptop, and you just need to create time and just be there, do assignments for people, get paid. And then the best thing about it is most of these things you just research. You might not have maybe done, let's say physics. You might not even have any knowledge when it comes to physics or chemistry or biology, but the best thing is you can just go online and research on that specific subject that you have the job for, and you just refresh your research and come up with a well done assignment. Like you don't even have to have knowledge about anything, man. Then the third business that you can invest in with zero capital is become a micro influencer. Everybody, like I've said, the future is online. Everybody uses social media. How about when you go to these big hotels, how about you take nice videos and give a review of that place and tag them? These are opportunities that people actually don't think in as our benefit, but in actual sense, this is something that you can make millions out of. I've seen people who only like review hotels for a living. I've seen people who review food for a living. You just need to go. When you go to these big hotels, you buy food. Don't let that food go to waste. Take nice photos, take nice videos, post them, on your social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and then give a review like, this food is nice, this food is this and this and this, and tag them. Eventually, these people have social media managers. In one way or another, they will come across your post, and they may be impressed by your work. And that single photo that you took with your phone can give you, like a lifetime money from, just that single photo, yeah, can give you like a lifetime income. But like you just, go sit, eat, and leave. Just take a nice photo of, the plate that you bought. post it up, give a very nice review, tag them. Yeah. And maybe if they might want somebody to market their food, market their hotels or something of the sort, you might be like, the first person to be reached to. And then the much that you just need here, you don't even need even a single cent, because one, you're going to that hotel to eat, so that was in your budget. And then you just have a good phone, you've taken a nice photo, you've edited well, you've just posted, like a normal social media post. So people, I think, just let these opportunities slide, and these are some of the things that people can make money out of. A single post can earn you a lot of money. When these people need somebody to market, their hotels, their villas, you're gonna be maybe the first person they're gonna reach out to because of that single photo. So you can utilize, the smallest the least opportunity and make millions out of it. Then the other thing that you can actually do is become like a fitness coach. I've been personally, I'm a gym rat, and I follow so many people that are into fitness, and 99% of these people I've watched how they make money online. As long as you have like that nice gym physique, and you're good at your at your workouts and everything, just take a nice video, post up. Somebody somewhere maybe is struggling with losing weight, and they might reach out to you again online. They might reach out to you, and they'll be like, what, how about when you're working out, how about we do like a Zoom meeting where I'm working out from my side and you're working out from your side, and then you're instructing me on what to do. And again, that is something that you just need a good phone and a good internet, guys. So it really hits me seeing these people with good physique, nice bodies, and they're just sitting on those bodies. Make money out of your body in a good way. Yeah, present yourself well, in these social media videos and everything, and somebody somewhere might be interested, and they will reach out to you, and you'll be their online fitness coach, because eventually everybody wants to do everything with a lot of privacy. People won't invite you over to their homes to help them work out. But if it's like a Zoom meeting, like a video call, you can instruct them, they do their workout and they pay you. And guess what, 99% of these workouts, you just go online, Google maybe what exercises for that certain body type, your client, and you don't even have to be there physically, and you don't even have to ever meet this person. On to the fourth business, that is clothesline business. This is one interesting idea that I've accessed all the risk. I've accessed everything when it comes to clothesline business, because this is one of my biggest investment that I have so far. When it comes to clothesline business, you can be a retailer. You can start up your own clothesline, or rather a brand, and you can also, I don't know what name I can give to that idea, but I'll just talk over it, especially if you want to venture into clothesline business with zero capital. Guys, zero capital. Actually, I think I'm supposed to even talk about this first. I don't know whether people have realized you can become like the biggest clothesline store, and with zero capital. The much that you need is just a good phone, and you just need to talk and be able to express yourself. Visit these big clothesline stores, or rather shoe stores. Just visit them, alafu uambie like, hey, how about I take nice photos of your products, start up a social media page, post up your product, and the moment I get a client, how about I contact you, and then you're gonna sell for me that specific item at a retail price, and then I'm gonna resell to my client, and then I'm gonna give you your money. guys are getting it. You totally need zero capital for this. You just, una approach, be nice, present yourself well, don't look like a thief. Presentation, don't look like a thief. Approach these people, tell them like, hey, I'm gonna, take photos, post them up on my social media page, and when I get a client, I'm gonna contact you. You can even do the selling on my behalf. I'm gonna send a client to you. If the item is supposed to be sold at 200 Kenyan bob, $2. Let me just give it in terms of dollars. It's easy. If the item is supposed to be sold at $2, how about I send you a client? Give the client the item on my behalf. Alafu kwa hii $2, assuming you're supposed to sell for me this item at $1, that means utanipea hii ya juu. It's more of a commission. Alternatively, if you don't want, the client to know the shop is not even yours, you're like, hey, I've had a client, so I'm gonna come pick the item, go sell to my client, and then I'm gonna come and give you your share. Guys, that needs zero capital. And let me tell you one thing, most of these online business stores, hizi za nguo na viatu, those people don't even have the actual item at their places. Those people don't even have even a single piece. The much they have is just a photo of the item. Take a nice photo, post up on your social media page. Somebody wants the item. So what? I go to the store where, I took the photo of the item from, buy the item. I don't even have to have the cash. Yeah. Talk to them. They will give me the item. I come, sell you the item, and then go and give the owner of the item some money. The money that maybe we've agreed on. And people have been doing this for a living. People have been surviving in this Nairobi with that idea. It can be makeup, it can be shoes, bags, anything. You just need to have like a good connection with the owner of the item. Like, hey, if I get a client, I'm gonna come. You're gonna give me the item, I'm gonna go sell the item to my client, and then I'm gonna give you the share of, your share of the item. And a good place to actually do this business is Kamkunji. I don't know whether you guys know Kamkunji. Mwenye ajui in Nairobi Kamkunji, I'm sorry. Just go and look for that place. You can get utensils, you can get shoes, you can get clothes, you can get beddings, you can get decor materials. You just need to go, spot and one shop, talk to them, give them the idea, the whole thing of I want to take a nice photo, post up, and then if I get a client, I'm gonna come and buy the item from you, and then I go and resell. Trust you guys, this is something that people have been doing in this Nairobi with zero capital. 99% of these online shops that you see, they don't even have a single item at their places. And I know so many people who have been, doing this for a living, but this limits you to only new items. You cannot, like have thrifted items with this whole idea. For a thrift, the item is just, you cannot get two items that are the same when it comes to thrift business. But when it comes to these new clothes, new shoes, you just need the photo, man, and sell. You're literally selling a photo. You're selling a photo because you don't have to have that actual item. You just need a photo, a good phone that can take good photos, and internet. Then the next idea is becoming a retailer, and this needs money. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, especially if you want to make money out of this, like more money out of this, you're gonna need money. This is where the whole idea of use money to make money applies. You have to have capital to purchase this item. You can maybe ship items. For a retailer, I would really advise, if you're in a position to ship items from China, I think that is gonna work for you. Personally, I do ship a lot of items from China, and one thing that I've realized is something that is sold here at, let's say, $5 retail price, when you ship on your own, this is something you can buy at $1 in China. But now the problem comes in, because now you're gonna be patient for the shipping period, and also you need the shipping cost. It's gonna be a bit high, especially if you're not shipping, in bulk. So when it comes to shipping items, make sure you focus on shipping in large quantities, and I think that is gonna make you some good profit. And you can also do the local retail thing, approach these wholesalers, let them give you a nice price, buy in bulk, and then come and reprice your item and make profit out of it. Yeah. And then the other idea when it comes to clothesline business, you can you can start up your own brand. The most interesting part about this is, guys, you don't even have to have any knowledge on maybe production. This is something that I've also ventured into. I'm not gonna maybe mention or rather give the name of my brand or something for privacy reasons, but I'm gonna take you through how this happens. You don't even have to have the knowledge on any production. What you just need to do is again approach production companies, and for example, ukiangalia nyuma kwa nguo, there's always a tag at the back of the item of a cloth, yeah. Maybe Zara, maybe Shein, so you just approach these production companies, and how about instead of having the Zara tag at the back, how about you have your own tag, like the name of your brand as the tag. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are getting. So what you do, you just talk to these brands, and then they will replace the tag with your name tag. You don't even have to have knowledge on any production or how the cloth is made, or you don't even have to worry about all that. You just need to talk to these people, like make like an agreement, like I'm gonna pay an extra cost, and then you're gonna replace my my tag, the tags that you guys have with my tag. And this is something that I've seen, especially in the makeup industry. One thing about makeup, everything is actually the same. Every makeup is actually the same. Every lipstick is actually the same. The difference is the branding. One lipstick is called Huda with a single D. The other one is called Huda with a double D. You just need to talk to these production companies, and they will rebrand the item and use your name. And then now when you come to sell out here, people are gonna be like, oh my god, she has her own brand, so this and this. And let me tell you guys, most of these people who own makeup brands, they don't even know what is in those lipstick. They don't even know the composition of that foundation or anything, because the much they do is just pay an extra cost and have the the brand redone, but now with your name. Yeah, so that is another idea that you can venture into, but I'm not gonna lie to you, that needs some money, that needs some paperwork, because you cannot just wake up and have your own brand name. There's some, it's like a process, some paperwork with the company, and and yeah, that needs money. Then the other business that needs, I don't know why I skipped things when it came to businesses that need zero capital to invest into. I should have talked about this being the first one, because this is a very fast growing business, especially in Kenya, Nairobi to be specific, Nairobi and Mombasa, yeah. And this is real estate. Do you know, guys, you can have a real estate company with zero capital. The much that you need is a social media page or a website. You just need to create a nice website, approach these people with Airbnbs and villas, and these hotel rooms won't work. Let's just do with Airbnbs. Yeah? You just need to approach these people, take nice photos of one of the Airbnb, post the photo up in your website or social media page, and wait for a client to contact you. And when the client contacts you, remember you've already talked to them and they have given you their rates. Yeah, so when the client contacts you, you'll give them your new rate, so that now you have some money on top after now you've paid the owner of the Airbnb what they want from you. I don't know what you guys are getting. You can start up an Airbnb business with zero capital. The much you need is just, again, presentation. How you present yourself to these people. Look like a business-oriented person. Talk to them like, hey, I want to start up an Airbnb company. The much I need from you guys is allow me to take photos of your property. Yeah? And let me sell the property on your behalf. You see, it's like you're giving them free marketing. And these people don't even care how much money you make out of, their business, as long as they get what they want. This person can give you the rate of, for this room, I usually charge $50 per night. And then when the client approaches me, I'll tell the client, I charge $70 per night. So when it comes down to payment, the owner of the property is gonna take their 50 and I'm gonna take my 20. So this is something that you don't even need money, guys, to even start up. And this is something, these are some of the things that I've either tried personally or I've advised somebody to try and I've seen it work. Approach these nice, big villas, take nice photos. The much you just need to invest in is the photos and a good social media page. And then I'm also going to be talking about marketing, how you can market your social media accounts. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. You just need a nice, marketed social media page and a website, and you invest in maybe nice photos. That's it. No money, guys. Just start. So I don't understand when people say they can't see anything to do with their lives. There are so many businesses out here that you can venture into with the least amount of money. As long as you have a good phone, man, and good internet to post up these photos, you can make millions out of it. You can also, start up a house hunting, business. And I've seen most of these pages on Instagram, and I can tell you for sure, like that sector is not even like crowded. Not many people have that that whole idea. You just need to wake up one day, create a social media page and a website, and start house hunting on behalf of people. Like you go look for vacant houses, record the videos, post up, and put your contact details maybe on that video, how people can reach you. And then when people reach you, remember there's a viewing fee. For me to take you to that property, you have to pay me maybe $1,000. So imagine you have like 5 people in a day who want to view the property, and guess what? This is something that you don't even know how much it costed the owner to even build up that house. For you just need to take people there, and it doesn't matter if they like the property or not. The thing is, before I take you to view that house, you will pay me 1,000 or maybe 2,000 Kenyan money. Yeah. So if I have 3 people who want to view the house, that is 3,000 or 2,000 in a day, and it doesn't even concern me if you're gonna like the property or not. That is not my property. My part is I've taken you to that property. So you can't just be home. You have good internet, you have good phone, and you're just there jobless. You just need to create, a social media page, walk around, take videos of these houses, post them up, attach contact information, of course your details, yeah, and then make sure, you've made it clear before I take, maybe before or maybe after I take you to view this house. Actually, I prefer before, because you can take somebody to view the house and then they won't pay you, yeah. Before I take you to, to view this house, you'll pay me, maybe you can start with 500 bob. And then the much you have to do is make sure the kind of property that you you hunt these are houses that people would want, yeah, not just any property. Just, you just have to invest in knowledge in real estate. Like, people want houses with 2 balconies, people want houses with big living rooms, people want houses with big bedrooms. So I'm gonna, walk around, look for these houses, record, post up, and attach my contact information, and somehow somebody has to reach out, and before I take them to that house, they will pay me 1,000, and I don't even care if these people will like the house or not. Yeah. So these are, there's a lot of market online that people have not even realized. And then now this reminds me, this other business now reminds me this issue of that has brought some kind of debate, that the daughter to the president used to sell smokies and mayai when they were in campus, and people made a joke out of it. What people don't realize is this lady was not there physically. So this other business that I'm gonna talk about, it's like you invest virtually, like you are a silent partner. Like, you just, like, it's your money working for you. Okay, this is gonna need a bit of money, depending on what you want to start up. But this is your money working for you to get money. Like, your money is making money for you. The much you just need to do is approach that smoky guy, around your place. Talk to them. Tell them like, hey, what if I buy you an extra packet of sausages? I buy you an extra crate of mayai. And then you're gonna resell, on my behalf, and then maybe I can give you 30% of the profit. I don't think people understand the magnitude of this whole thing. Personally, I've been into this. I might tell you I sell smokies, and maybe you will think that you will see me with a smoky trolley moving around selling. No, I've invested virtually. Just go. Doesn't have to be smokies. Like any business. You can even talk to these people, hawkers, yeah? Like, hey, what about I finance you and maybe buy you stock. Okay, like, how about I stock for you this specific item, and then when you resell, I'm gonna take the 80, you're gonna take the 20. People don't understand that, especially with this whole fucked up economy. Sorry, I'm already tired. People don't even understand with this whole messed up economy. People don't have capital to invest in their businesses. Like, I might have a business, but I don't have enough capital to expand the business. So if I get somebody to help me expand my business, I'm getting tired. If I get somebody to help me expand my business, I'm gonna go for that idea. So you become like a silent partner. And what I can tell you guys, you don't even have to look for that high-end job and when you can invest. Just use the the smallest opportunity that you get. Talk to that smoky guy, talk to that mayai guy, like, hey, how about I get you 5 packets today, and then out of the profit that you're gonna make, you're gonna give me 80 and you're gonna keep 20. Maybe that guy didn't have money today to buy the 5 packets, so there's no way that guy is gonna say no. So there are so many opportunities that you can invest in without even having to do, without actually doing the bare minimum. You don't even have to be there, sell the smoke. You just need to present yourself well, talk to these people nicely, and try to slide your way into their business. I remember back in 2019, and actually, you guys, it's like a two-way traffic. Like, you benefit, I benefit. I'm gonna give you from a life experience. Yeah, I think back in 2019, I had issues with stocking up my clothesline business, and I used to have this guy. You would give me, let's say, 50,000, 100,000, and then out of this money, I would give him maybe 5,000 at the end of every maybe 2 weeks or 1 week, until maybe the total amount gets to maybe let's say 70,000 out of the 50,000. So this guy used to make like 20,000 out of my business for doing nothing, and in return, you know, I will have money to stock up my items and expand my business. So it's a two-way traffic. You benefit, I benefit. But let me tell you guys, the person who benefits a lot from this, you know, is the one who is investing, not the one who is actually doing the job. The one who is just seated at home and the money is working, his money is working for more money. Yeah, so this needs a bit of, you know, pesa kidogo to, you can even, you know, look for these people who make juices. Just, you know, approach them. Like, what about if I get you, you know, your fruits, the ones that you're gonna use to make the juice, and then out of the money that, you know, you're gonna make, I'm gonna take the 80, and then you take the 20%. As you know, but now when it comes to this, you have to be very keen and be able to analyze and, you know exactly how much this person can make in a day. Ndo usifinywe. Yeah, analyze and know how many packets of smokies, how many eggs this person can sell in a day, so that now when it comes to doing the math, the person doesn't, you know, finya you or something. Yeah, so basically it's like now you're buying shares from other, you know, small businesses. You don't have to sell eggs on your own. You don't have, to hawk items on your own, but your money is doing that for you. And that doesn't need a lot of money. You just, spot an opportunity that is not like expensive when it comes to capital, and then chip in. Yeah, and just sit back, relax at home, and at the end of the day, you have made money out of just doing nothing. Like, it's your money making money for you. Oh, that is the most, like, that is my biggest turn on. Like, your money making money for you. You're just there waiting for your money to make money for you. Anyway, another business venture that you can, start up, it's in food industry. Yeah, you can maybe for small businesses. Yeah, you can maybe start up to sell, food. You can make drinks and just kuzungusha around. You can, if you're like in campus, you can just, buy snacks, maybe sweets, cakes, and just move around the hostels, yeah, and just sell to your, to your friends. You can even buy a makeup, you can buy, accessories, and just hawk around in campus, and at the end of the day, you'll make money. It's funny because I've found myself in this situation. I think back in 2018, I used to hawk boxers. Wow. I used to hawk boxers in 2018. Man. Like, I used to go to, for my classes, that is in Nairobi University, the town campus, yeah. I used to, go for my classes, and then immediately, naenda soko, I look for boxers, and then in the evening, I would go knocking at, at boys' hostels. Like, hey, I'm nauza boxers, I'm selling boxers, and, I used to make a lot of money. Man, when I remember those days, and I just watch myself, like how much I've grown financially and business-wise, I'm like, man, it's been a journey. Like, I've tried it all. So it doesn't really matter where you are, if you're in campus, if you're home. If you really want to make money, you can make money. If you want, to grow your financial state, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter how much you have. you just have to decide that I'm doing this, and just give it 100. Yeah. So I think I've already covered everything that I wanted to talk about when it comes to businesses that you can invest with zero the least capital. Another question that people might ask is how to maybe know if that is the right business for you. So before you even start up any business, what I would advise somebody to do is just first evaluate the relevance of this business. And I've already told you, when it comes to this, just make sure whatever you're investing in involves food, involves shelter, involves clothing. If whatever you want to do revolves around the 3 basic needs, there's no way that business is gonna fail. Trust you me. There's no way that any business that is involving food is gonna fail. Any business that is involving shelter is gonna, fail. Any business that is involving clothing is gonna fail. Yeah. And then you have to, evaluate like the costs, the production cost of what you want to sell. If the capital doesn't make sense to you as per that time, I would advise you try something else. Yeah, you can't invest your last coin in something new. So you have to evaluate the cost of production of whatever you want to sell, and then you're gonna know if that is the right business for you. And then the other thing you have to do is now you have to set up a business account, in the sense that when it comes to money, don't mix business money and your personal money. If you're starting up a business, I would advise you open up a bank account for that business, so that you have to make sure that whatever money that you use in your business comes from the business itself. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense if you start up a business and then you're gonna be using now your extra savings to buy products for that business. That means that business is dead. A business has to finance itself. So when it comes to starting up a business, I would advise you create a different bank account from your personal account, and then make sure now that any money that has to be used in that business comes from the business itself. Like, you don't touch your personal savings, you don't have to go into debts, you don't have to borrow money to finance your business. Let your business finance itself. And the only thing that you can do, the only way that this is possible, is if you have a different business account from a personal account. And then the other thing that you have to focus on is now your marketing strategy. So before you start up a business, you have to lay strategy on how you're going to market yourself. Evaluate the total cost of your marketing. If it involves influencers, just know how much you need to to spend on paying the influencers who are going to market the item for you. Also, lay strategy on how you're going to market yourself. You just can't start up a business and you have no knowledge on maybe how you're going to market yourself. So before you even start up any business, you have to make sure you evaluate the relevance of the idea first, and then you have to check on the production cost of what you have to sell, and then you have to set up accounts different from personal account, and then you have to know how the cost of production of your marketing strategy. I think I've already talked about everything that I was supposed to talk about today, but before I wind up this whole vlog, I have some questions that people sent to my DM. I'll tag my Instagram here, though, in case you have any other question, you can actually reach out to me via my Instagram. And the first question: how do you make? Does the price you're selling your product include delivery fee? I think You know, when it comes to pricing your item, make sure your client knows they are the one to cater for delivery cost. You're selling your item, you're not selling transport. So if for me, let's say I am selling, let's say I have a hotel, yeah. There's no way that I'll price the item and just do free delivery. Let your clients know before they actually purchase that they're the ones to cater for their delivery cost. Just make it clear so whoever buys knows exactly that they're supposed to pay for delivery cost. And then I would also advise, if you like give specific figure, like from here to here you're gonna pay this and this, from here to here you're gonna pay this and this. And then the other question, please talk about online business, how to start and how to get clients. I've already talked about that, because everything that I've been talking about today is total online businesses. How do you know the right business to start with minimal capital? I'm struggling on settling on an idea. I've already talked about that in my last bit, where I've said before you even start up a business, make sure you evaluate the cost of production of what you want to sell. You also have to check on the how relevant is the idea. If it doesn't involve food, clothing or shelter, just don't go with that idea. Yeah. And then you just have to evaluate on how much you need to spend on marketing, how much you need to maybe pay these influencers, how much you need to pay for the ads, and then how do you attract client faster once you start a business? One secret is just be honest. Like I've said, put everything straightforward. What people don't fail to understand about online business is, you start up a clothesline business, post up the item, and then guess what? Hapo chini you indicate DM for price. Like, are you even for real? How am I gonna buy something that you've not indicated price? And in most cases, what happens is these people with this whole DM for price thing, they want to first check your profile, see how much you can pay for the item. And that is a very dishonest business. I don't even know how to call it, because personally that thing really pisses me off. There's no way that you tell me to DM for the price of the item, so that first you can check my profile and see how much I can pay for that profile. And people don't understand, I might look like I have money on social media, but I don't have the money. One thing I would advise when it comes to online business, just be honest, be straightforward. Post the price, post the item, indicate the price. Yeah. Also, indicate in case there's issues with delivery, just you put it out there, like I'm gonna be charging you $1 for delivery, and then make sure you just sell the item to everyone. Just be fair. Like, don't overcharge this person because they are they look like money, and undercharge this one because they don't look like money. And that is why I've said avoid this whole thing of starting up online businesses and then you want to indicate their DM for price. I won't. Personally, I won't. Like, what the hell? Why do I have to DM you for price? Why don't you just put the price up there? Man, I don't know why I'm getting mad, because so to attract clients, you have to be honest. Let everything be out there. You have to have your pickup location just out there. The price of the item has to be there. Just look honest. Honesty is what is gonna bring clients to you, yeah. And then also involve post up reviews. If somebody buys your item, screenshot your conversation with them. If they've liked the item, post up there. Try to be honest with people. And the hardest part about building an online business is making people to trust you. It takes efforts for people to trust you that you won't con them, especially in this Nairobi. You have to, be very keen when it comes to honesty. Put everything out there. Don't be like, DM for price, DM for location, DM. What the hell? I won't. Can we talk about the hardest part, sales and marketing, ways to market your product? I think I'll handle that as a vlog on its own. What happens when you have a business but you don't find happiness and peace in it? Like I've told you before, you start up any business, make sure it's something that you want to do. Evaluate the business. Make sure you venture into something that you have passion in. If you love fashion, invest in clothesline. Yeah. If you're into interior, invest in real estate. Like, first sit and ask yourself, how much do you love this idea? How much does how much satisfaction does it give you, to own a clothesline store? You have to do something that you love for you to find peace in it. You can't start up you can't start up a butchery to sell meat, and you're like what, how do you call these people, vegetarian. Like, if you don't take meat, why do you have to start a butchery? Yeah, you have to have passion in that thing before you make it a business idea. How to balance savings and investment, that is gonna be my next vlog. I'm looking to start animal feed. What's your take? I've invested in animal keeping. I'm a farmer, so I think this is a whole topic. I'm gonna give you all the risks in that, like a whole topic of that. How to grow a small business. Just started a thrift business. Just be honest with your clients and then focus on marketing. Especially for an online thrift store, you have to be willing to spend some monies to make money when it comes to marketing. I don't know why I feel like I should just do like a whole video on savings and marketing, fast marketing, because today I've been I've been highlighting ideas on what to start, like as a small business beginner, or what am I even saying, like a small scale business. So I would also give you, it's like do like another topic on marketing. Okay, I've talked. I'm tired. Hey Gatumi, hope you're doing good. Help me on how to start online. I think I've already given you hints on what you can do online. Yeah. I would like to start a shop. Area yenyewe ni remote and I'm afraid inaweza costa customers. One thing people have to understand is when you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to be a risk taker. Personally, I've started so many businesses. Some have failed in the process, but I didn't give up. For you to become an entrepreneur, you have to, to be able to access risk. But also when it comes to the risk, make sure you access manageable risk. Like, don't risk it all. It's not worth it. Like, don't risk all your savings. You have to, access the risk, but reasonable risk. Sijui kama mnaelewa. If, for example, if you're in a remote area and you want to start up a clothesline business, you cannot risk to sell, a piece of clothes that goes for $750, let's say $75 per piece. That is like 7,500 Kenyan money. And that is a remote place. Would you expect to buy? Yeah? So I would advise when you're accessing a business risk, make sure it's a manageable risk. If you're in a remote area, access the type of, products that people use there. If it's clothes, you cannot, go to sell mini skirts, gongowazi, ushago. Nobody's gonna buy. These are church people. These are people who are reserved. So get them, clothes that are not off shoulder, long sleeved, decent clothes. So just access the risk, but make sure it's like a manageable risk. Yeah. Don't just risk it all. access. That is why I've said, before you even start up a business, make sure you check on the cost of production, the cost of marketing, how relevant is that idea in that specific time, in that specific season, in that specific, you know, place. Yeah. Somebody is asking, when you're looking at a potential partner, what are the right questions to ask to be sure? You can't just partner with anyone. This has to be somebody that you know first, where you can get them in case something goes wrong. You have to know where they live. You know, you have to know maybe a few of their friends. Yani, just be sure, in case of anything, where can I get this person? Because, guys, this is money involved. Money is evil, and money is very sweet. Yeah? Money can kill you, and money can make you happy. So there's no way that you get a partner that you have no idea of who they are. These people will run with your money. This is Nairobi, man. And the economy is a bit, down. So everyone is trying to make money. So before you even look at the questions to ask your partner, make sure there's somebody that you can access. Somebody that you know them inside out. Somebody that you know they won't, cross you. So, some of these questions, I think some of them, they are like, repetition of what people are asking. Like, you get 10 people asking the same question, just in a different way. So thank you guys, for tuning in. It's been, a long discussion. I'm tired. And I hope that I've helped 1 or 2 people. And I wish you all the best as, plan on starting up a business. In case you have any, entrepreneur-related question, you can reach out to me via my Instagram. That is my Instagram handle down there, or rather on the side. You can reach out to me. I usually check on my DMs. I respond to all DMs, by the way. I don't ignore DMs like that are business related. This user does not ignore business conversations. Yeah, so if you wanna throw in a business idea to me, I'm in for it. If you wanna hata ukitaka kupartner, if you wanna partner somewhere, just reach out to me via my Instagram. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next episode. Hopefully I'll be talking about marketing strategy that works for both, especially online. And I hope I've helped 1 or 2 people. And all the best. I'll see you in my next video.